improving Houston. Newly elected Mayor John Whitmire doesn't want to waste any time, he says. A big issue he wants to tackle, Houston's aging infrastructure. KPRC2's investigator Mario Diaz sat down with Whitmire on how he plans to address it. Mario?
Daniela, keep in mind, this is what he said along the campaign trail. It's his campaign promise. He wants to address the city's problems, public safety, infrastructure. Let's look at one of the infrastructure issues right now. Potholes on the city streets. This is West Airline Boulevard. You can see there's one right over there. You could have right beside it just another one. They haven't been addressed. They're only going to get worse. And that's not really some of the worst that we've seen throughout the city. There's a lot more ugly ones out there. But Whitmire says the key for City Hall moving forward is to acknowledge that Houston, we've had a problem.
Let me tell you the problem that we're facing in Houston. Denying that we have problems.
Candid conversation by a Houstonian who just happens to be the city's next mayor.
It starts at the top, Maria. The mayor is responsible for the operation of this city.
This was Mayor-elect John Whitmire in his first sit-down interview after becoming elected. We did not waste any time because, as he puts it,
I don't have time to waste.
So we got right to it, getting to see how things will be different under his watch.
The current administration will not admit that we have financial problems, that we have public safety issues. They apparently think the streets are in good shape because they don't address that. A broken water line goes neglected. So that's going to be the number one difference you'll see.
Whitmire also pointing to the work of KPRC2 Investigates for exposing problems within the city that they did not want to make public.
Amy Davis's story, how much more of that exists? How much more of it exists in other departments, the airport?
From the airport to public works, two key city departments making up part of the city's infrastructure that we've exposed, from controversial contracts for close friends to financial mismanagement. So what is Whitmire's plan to address all of this?
We're currently in transition on my team, looking at each and every department, seeing where we can consolidate, where we can maximize our resources, cut out waste, duplication.
But that's not all. Whitmire also is calling for a comprehensive review that he will not keep internal.
We're going to do a complete audit of every department as soon as we get there, and we'll show you the report. And I think we're going to be shocked, and maybe not that shocked by what we see.
And back live here along Airport Boulevard on the west side, Whitmire made it clear to me he feels the city has too many directors, and consolidation of departments and roles is something that he is looking closely at to make sure that the city overall works well for Houstonians. He wants to make government smaller, according to him, in certain ways that, again, helps this city run in a way that makes sense for everyone, since you're funding it. Coming up at 6 o'clock, we're going to be talking about public safety. That's his number one priority. You'll hear about some of the interesting things he has to say with regards to HPD and its future. Live in Southwest Houston, Mario Diaz, KPRC2 Investigates.
All right, Mario, we'll look for you at 6.